Good morning, we're back at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Now we're technically here 25 minutes early before park opens, so you can see after the health and safety reminders, the wait times for things. Everything opens 10 o'clock. You can get in line now. This is where we're heading, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Good morning. You can see at park open, everyone flocking to Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now we're heading into Batuu so I can talk a little bit about this book that arrived this week. This is the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Traveler's Guide to Batuu. I figure I want to talk about this book now, prior to Batuu becoming a little bit more like Camino later due to an impending tropical storm that's going to impact the planet here. A-Wings doing A-Wing stuff, and X-Wings doing X-Wing stuff. Gonk droids doing that kind of stuff. Before I go any further, I'm not sponsored by this book, but I do want to tell you why this book is so cool. Now, while there's been novelization references to Batuu and Black Rock Spire, this book is written in the perspective of Elok Thrano, Galaxy Adventurer, a fictitious name, but giving you a little bit of a background of what to expect when you visit Galaxy's Edge. For starters, you get a galaxy map which tells you where Batuu is located relative to other planets. And you can see Batuu not located too far from Hoth and Bespin, certainly closer to Endor. And how would you get to Batuu? How about by Star Cruiser? Star Wars Hotel coming soon, anybody? Now, while you visit Batuu, we mostly focus on Black Spire Outpost, but there are other areas within the fictional Batuu planet. But focusing on Black Spire Outpost, this is kind of like a little map telling you what all of the locations are. One thing of interest, they talk about local holidays like Black Spire Day, which is basically May the 4th, the Batuuan Harvest Festival, but most important, Life Day. Now, we've been to Star Wars Galaxy's Edge and Disney's Hollywood Studios many times at Life Day, trying to get the characters to interact. If you guys don't know what Life Day is, it's basically a celebration of life on the Wookiee planet of Kashyyyk, which is from the Star Wars Holiday Special. I'll be honest, to date, most of the characters have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to Life Day, but if they were to implement this in the park, that would be a huge fanboy moment for me. If you guys were ever curious about what kind of land speeders they have in Black Rock Spire or Black Spire Outpost, it's covered in the book as well. This tree located outside of Savi's workshop is actually the Trilon Wishing Tree. It normally has colorful strips of fabric dangling from the tree, and they represent the hopes and dreams of the locals. And outside of Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, this is the actual Black Rock Spire that this outpost is named after. And then heading into the marketplace. All of the individual stands' owners and backstories are included in the book as well. There's information on the droid depot. Camino is happening here, folks. Camino is happening. And there's information on the ships and the First Order within the book as well. The Traveler's Guide covers basically anything you can think of, including blue and green milk at the milk stand, the Bounty Hunter Terminal. It doesn't cover my apartment on Batuu though. Droid detector, rules, hand sanitizer is important on Batuu. It's 10:05. I'm in the Cantina. There's really not a lot of people in here. They actually took a table out over there, and the tables are all distance apart. It's one party per table now, which is fantastic compared to what it used to be. And they actually have a couple of seats at the bar, which I'm sitting on. Well, you can't go to August without having a drink, even if it is 10 o'clock in the morning. Cheers, everybody. It's 5 o'clock on some planet. So a couple things to notice. Not only this creature in green, an IG-88 or IG-11's head, but check out the tap handles. Now if you notice, there's blaster marks on the walls all around the cantina, and the book gives the backstory to those blaster marks happening during a battle with Grand Admiral Thrawn. And one last note about the book. I know, the book. It also includes an Aurebesh translator, so you can read signs like this. And lastly, if you're looking for souvenir glassware, got you covered. Got this piece of junk. Smuggler's Run, soon. For now, the rise of resistance.
Signal? Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company! First order TIE fighters! Reroute!
Attention resistance spies! This ship is now under the command of the First Order, and all of you are being sent for interrogation. Starting with you two. Off the ship, down the ramp, it's on your right. You, out. You there, hiding in the corner, yes, you. Down the ramp.
How many in your crew? One this way.
Orange. Stop collecting data. Does the resistance no good? And you're trying to conspire?
The resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Down the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run. There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the resistance.
Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know. Scaffolding's hot people.
More escape pods down in Sector 4. Verification pending from Key Command personnel.
Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits.
Well, that was pretty awesome. Aside from the foggy glasses, I had the whole car to myself. Basically just walked right on that ride. That was awesome. I did have a boarding group too. I don't want to make it seem like I didn't have a boarding group. I was boarding group number 3, but basically right on. They also have a new photo op over here that includes a magic shot with Baby Yoda.
Someone actively eating or drinking.
Poor Rex.
Clean your hands often and thoroughly.
He never was very good at flying.
There is resistance activity here. Have you seen anything suspicious?
Pretty much.
Looks like we'll need recon in this sector.
Sky is cloudy, but you'd never know that there's a giant storm coming
Looks
here.
like someone does, though.
First order store. It's back open again. Here's a shirt that's new to me. Let's pick this up. I think these first order masks now too. You can wear that have sound effects.
Let's go. Put down your weapons. Resistance fighters.
And then cool to me, but probably not very useful, shoulder pauldrons. First order officer jackets. These are pretty cool. And propaganda posters. Standby for Smuggler's Run is 45 minutes. I'm going to skip that for now. So we're going to go in Savi's. See if they have Ahsoka Tano's legacy lightsabers back in stock. So this is what they have in stock today. A lot in stock. More importantly, Ahsoka back in stock. So we're wrapping this up. Savi's again. Just legacy lightsabers right now. The build your lightsaber. Not happening.
Came well prepared. You had all the information you heard.
Alright, the line for Smuggler's Run is still a little long, so we're going to head to Toy Story Land. Maybe get our spin on.
His backyard is a secret
Alien
mission.
swirly saucers.
Good luck to that.
10 minutes. Let's do a little socially distanced spinning. And get my alien on. I forgot all about this movie. Did this ever come out? Or is this movie also held up in the abyss? Coming up on the voyage of the Little Mermaid, the rumor is this attraction may never open again. I'm gonna head into Launch Bay because I didn't go in here last time that I was at the park. There's no character meet and greets in here anymore because of the COVID situation. Launch Bay is a relaxation station, but They still have the models and props inside. Not part of the relaxation station. You need to wear a mask and maintain distance in there. And there's markers on the floor where you can stand in here. Well, it's really weird and very quiet. There's not really a soul around except for people that are sitting in, soaking up air conditioning. All of this is closed off as well. So you gotta head back outside. For those curious, launch bay cargo closed as well. Taking a break just in time for a cavalcade to come by. Move and went popcorn instead of Mickey pretzel. They have a new to me popcorn bucket with these AT-ATs facing some snow speeders. I thought that was cool. Popcorn was awesome. Now, let's see if we can get on a little Tower of Terror.
Probably about 30 minutes at the moment.
Very difficult to see, especially the lines on the floor.
You're gonna head up to the very top. Go ahead and choose any seat. Nobody will be joining you.
That door's open.
We did get stuck there for a second. Well, that was cool. I think without all of the normal weight, it felt like the elevator flew even more than normal. Look at this child set of ears. It's kind of a hat, but I'll qualify them as ears. We also have this year's Halloween droid out. BB Boo 20. Alright, Mickey. We're getting out of here. You know I had to get this. It's got to go on top of a helmet at home, but most ridiculous thing I've ever worn. Our next stop, however odd, is this McDonald's. This is newly constructed and solar run. You can taste what a solar quarter pounder tastes like. Oh, look at those bikes. Nothing goes hand in hand with McDonald's like exercise bikes. Oh. So fancy looking. So I asked them, the dining room is not open yet. It's just the drive-through. That's fine. Oh my God. I'm late. Before we tear into that Leet solar quarter pounder, just take a quick look here. There are some tables to eat outside. Little comfy concrete seating here too. Some additional tables that also double as skate ramps. Handicap accessible seating. And then the green wall. All kidding aside, it actually smells really good here. And here's the exercise bikes. It's a spinning bike, and you can connect it to your app through Google Play or Apple Store, App Store. And you got a hand crank here too. Create some energy. This is pretty much your only fast food, quick service option, not in the parks themselves or not at Disney Springs. Alright, back home from Hollywood Studios. As you can tell behind me, a lot of light coming through. It's very sunny out still. For a tropical storm that's supposed to come, and I think it's moving further and further offshore. By the way, I would not have gone to the parks if I thought for sure that things would be bad today, whether it was tropical storm or hurricane strength. I think after living here for years and you start to watch the course of where the storms go, you start to be able to read into the forecast, to be able to see just how far offshore things are going to be. The storm should actually be hitting somewhere in this area, I think, later on tonight into tomorrow, but I'm not anticipating anything huge, at least inland, maybe more, a little bit more on the shore. But having said all that, I did pick up a legacy saber, and you can see in the box we've got Ahsoka Tano. So she's dual saber. Oh, and these were heavy to carry around all day too. I didn't pick up blades today because I do have blades already that I can use in here. In here, this side. This is a pretty cool rubber grip here. And it's interesting the igniter is on the side. Push on, push off. It is really interesting to me just how much of a central character Ahsoka Tano has become over the years. I think I've said this before in videos where things, when growing up initially, the first 3 films, it was a story of Luke Skywalker. Then this really became the story of Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader with Luke. And then the journey with the 9 films became more of Anakin, Luke, and the Emperor. But in the mix there, between the cartoons and other source material, you have Ahsoka, who I think at this part is almost equally as important to the story as most of the other main characters. Certainly more than a lot of the other main characters. So, you know, more than a Lando, and possibly more than anyone like a Finn or maybe Qui-Gon, etc. I mean, Ahsoka pretty much carrying through the storyline arc through Clone Wars, Rebels, and now due to make a real live experience in the 2nd season of The Mandalorian. So I was pretty happy to get her lightsabers. We'll just have to figure out a place to be able to display these. On that note, we're going to say goodbye for now. So thank you very much for coming along. Thank you very much for all of your likes, comments, and subscriptions. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Have a great day. We'll see you guys.